Because if I still have a second chance or anything to get my kids, like fight for my kids.
How to Fight CPS and Win. I'm attorney Vincent Davis with my co-host Jennifer Ani, attorney at law, and with social media influencer Miss G, Georgette Truin. Ladies, we have to take another call right now. Let's talk to David from California. David, did you have a story to tell or a question to ask?
Story?
Go ahead.
Story? Okay. So, our case started over domestic violence case. They took our kids to the CPS. Took our kids. They took our kids. Mom was able to get them back. They gave us services. I've been doing good since the CPS case started. We're already on the jurisdictional extension court hearing. So the mom hasn't not kept up with her programs, and she's been testing positive on meth and all that. So she lost them. They gave temporary custody to her mom, but then her mom couldn't keep up because she has like a 10-year-old CPS case. So her mom, my kid's mom was able to get back on track, get them back, but again, she failed to do her program and lost them and gave them back to her mom. So, but right a month before our jurisdictional convention, like a month before that court was coming up, they were telling us that they can stay with either mom or her or me, even though I've been doing everything that I'm supposed to. I just need, so they say they couldn't keep them with them and that they were going to move to, they were looking for a foster home for them. So, right a month before the jurisdictional intention hearing, mom was scared and she was able to get the kid and she was scared for them to take the kid, so she took them and she basically like hit them. So she took them, basically hit them. She came to me for help, but I told her that I couldn't do anything about it. She can only like keep herself in my house, but that I couldn't say no to my kids. That if you needed to stay somewhere, you could stay there. And what came to happen is that they were looking for her. So the jurisdiction court came up. Mom did not show up, but she did talk to her lawyer and told her about the situation, that she was scared they were taking her to a foster home, and that if she wants to cooperate, but that if she could like have the kids somewhere stable to be instead of a foster home, they could be with my mom, with my sister, me, or somebody, and they never helped us with that. They never actually took any of our family into consideration. So she never went to that jurisdiction detention hearing, and that was supposed to be to know where the kids were supposed to go. So she took the kids, and then so basically they were looking for them, and we ended up getting caught together and took their arrests for abduction, child abduction. Mm-hmm. Because they said I helped her. They said that I helped her hide and everything when I really didn't. I was always working. I just couldn't. The only thing I couldn't turn my kids in because it was hard for me to watch them take them. That's the only thing I couldn't do. And I just told the mom that she could come and like put herself and eat or whatever, and then like didn't really help her. I just keep my whole house open to my kids, you know. So they charged us for abduction, and then I was able. And then now they want to say that I helped her and everything. And I'm already almost done with my case, and I just need one more program, and I'm almost gonna be done already with everything, basically everything. And I tested negative on drug tests and everything. So once we got charged for abduction, she's incarcerated right now. I was able to bail out. I just
I'm sorry, sir, but I want to interject. Is your criminal case pending? If so, I would caution you not to talk about it on public radio.
Okay. Yeah, they said I can talk to the kids or anybody about the case, but I'm having court this Monday about what's the final decision for our kids, and they don't want to give me anything anymore, not the mom either. So the mom, obviously not, but me, they don't want to give me nothing, even though I kept up with everything.
Okay, but before you continue on with the story, why don't you ask me the question you wanted to ask me?
Is if I still have a second chance or anything to get my kids, like fight for my kids?
Oh, you always have a chance. That doesn't mean that you're going to win, but you always have a chance, you know, depending on, you know, the strategy that you and your lawyer develop.
Okay, yeah, because my lawyer said that if I was able to find my kids, I was able to get my kids back as soon as I start my counseling, and once I test more negative drug test, then I should be able to fight them and get them back for my custody. But this happened, and I got caught with them, obviously, and now they want to blame me for helping her and saying that I helped her all this time and that I could have turned them in, but I was there.
But hold on a second. The story you told me, it doesn't look good for you, right? I mean, let's take yourself out of the situation and imagine you're the judge and you're responsible for the safety of these children. And then let's say everything happened just the way you said it happened. It kind of looks suspicious if you're the judge, right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so, I mean, I'm not sure that you can blame the judge. You know, I'm sure the judge is going to be looking at you with a raised eyebrow or two. But, you know, you're going to have to get back into the saddle and get back on the horse. You have a chance. Now, I'm not saying you have a great chance or good chance. I just don't know enough about the case. But you have a chance. And I would suggest in this particular situation that you consult with your attorney and you do exactly what your attorneys tell you to do and don't do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. Listen, I want to thank you for calling in. You know, after everything settles down and you get back on track and things start progressing, call us back in and give us some good news about this case, okay, in about 3 or 4 weeks. Would you do that for me?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Okay. Listen, I want to thank you for calling and thank you for listening in. This is The Secret, How to Fight CPS and Win, and we'll be right back after these messages.